Anambra State Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo on Thursday visited Umuike area in Ubahuekwem community at Ihiala local government area to sympathize with the relatives of those killed during the deadly unknown gunmen attack on Monday at the venue for the preparation of the burial ceremony of late Madam Bridget Akanma Onuchukwu, and announced 10 million naira's bounty fair held of any member of the unknown gunmen gang responsible for the attack. Office of Ihiala local government chairman also on Thursday in a press release confirmed that 2 security operatives attached to the council secretariat were killed, against the earlier police report that they were only shot at while the unknown gunmen were escaping. The confirmation brought the total numbers of people apparently killed during the attack to 9 individuals in Ihiala. Soludo, while speaking during the visit, said the state government will not rest until the perpetrators of the heinous crime are apprehended. A news release by the chief press secretary to the governor, Christian Aburime, indicated that, during a condolence visit to the family of the late Bridget Akanma Onuchukwu in Umuike, Ubahuekwem, Ihiala, Governor Soludo expressed his deep sorrow over the tragedy that resulted in the unfortunate deaths of 7 individuals, including 2 security personnel. The assailants opened fire at the gathering, targeting security operatives stationed near the local government headquarters as they fled the scene. Speaking at the event, Governor Soludo extended his heartfelt condolences to the families and friends of the victims and reassured the community that those responsible for this violent act will be brought to justice. "We will not rest until the perpetrators of this heinous crime are apprehended. All of them will pay for it," he stated. "We are on their trail as we speak. Anybody that will avail us information that will lead to their arrest will be appreciated." Ihiala security is currently being discussed and will be unveiled soon, the governor added. Meanwhile, the chairman of Ihiala Local Government Council and mayor of Ihiala Local Government Area of Anambra State, Engineer Anayochukwu Charles Ojiaku, on Thursday the 2nd of January 2025, paid a condolence visit to the people of Ubahuekwem in Ihiala to commiserate with them over the last Monday killing of innocent people in Onuchukwu compound, where preparations were ongoing for the burial of the late matriarch, Nneoma Mrs. Bridget Akanma Onuchukwu, who died in April 2024. It will be recalled that earlier this week, precisely at about 10:30 a.m. on Monday, 30th of December, a gang of gunmen stormed Ihiala and snuffed life out of innocent harmless people. The unfortunate attack also included gruesome murder of 2 members of the security personnel attached to Ihiala local government secretariat and injuring of another one, which has since thrown the secretariat community into mourning. Receiving engineer Anayo Ojiaku in Onuchukwu compound was Barrister Valdayoha Uwanoneze, a community leader and powerful stakeholder in Ihiala local government area, who thanked the mayor for identifying with them in their moment of grief. Barrister Dayoha also prayed for engineer Anayo Ojiaku and members of his entourage, among whom were honorable councillors, secretary to the local government, special advisors, chief of staff to the council boss and members of his kitchen cabinet. He prayed God to always protect them and grant them the ultimate wisdom to pilot the affairs in their respective offices. In a brief remark, the local government boss asked the families of the victims to take heart, as virtually everyone in Ihiala was also touched. He, however, assured them that there would be light at the end of this unfortunate tunnel and the storm would soon be over, as the solution governor, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo CFR, is not leaving any stone unturned in his pragmatic efforts to put the criminals to where they belong. Ihiala will rise again. The press release made available by the Head of Media and Strategic Communications, Office of the Chairman of Ihiala Local Government Area, ends in quote. We had earlier reported that Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lawyer to the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has petitioned Anambra State Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo over the deadly attacks launched by unknown gunmen in less than 48 hours to New Year, which resulted to numbers of killings at the main town of Ihiala local government area around 11 a.m. on Monday morning during the weekly sit-at-home, also the popular market known as Gunmen in the community catching fire, and later same day around 11 p.m. midnight, the killer squad invaded Oba community in Idemili south of the state, killing vigilante members. The attacks, among other violent activities in the state, forced the Anambra State Governor, Chukwuma Soludo, to declare a major state of emergency on New Year Day in a video statement made available to the public. In the video press statement, Governor Soludo said that the attackers are not unknown gunmen. Rather, they are known gunmen living among the people, and the attackers are also brothers, sisters, and relatives to people in the state. It was gathered that the unknown gunmen around 11 p.m. on Monday approached two vigilante members at the estate gate near Maslina Hotel at Oba community, commanded the two vigilante members at the gate to hand over their guns, but one of them refused. The unknown gunman thereafter shot dead the vigilante member who refused to hand over his gun, while the second vigilante member sustained bullet injuries from the gunshots. It was also gathered that the unknown gunman thereafter moved to Top 10 Hotel along the Onitsha-Owerri Road at Oba community and shot dead a popular vigilante member guiding the hotel when the local security operative approached their vehicle to confirm if there were security operatives on patrol. Earlier around 11 a.m. on Monday, we learned that the unknown gunmen ambushed some security personnel at Ihiala local government secretariat, killed security operatives, and carted away their guns. Residents said the unknown gunmen thereafter proceeded to Ubahuekwem quarters at Ihiala, where the CEO of Kamba filling station was burying his mom, and shot dead another 8 persons. Videos posted online showed that some of the dead victims were macheted to death, with deep cuts on the foreheads of some of the lifeless bodies. Also on Monday, traders at the Umuike, the main market in Ihiala, lost goods and other properties worth millions of naira to fire incident that burned some parts of the market. Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, in a public petition against Governor Soludo, said the unknown gunmen attack in Ihiala on Monday is a glaring reminder that Anambra State is under siege, and called on the governor to shift his focus from media narratives to tackling the real perpetrators destroying the state. The horrifying events in Ihiala, Anambra State, are a glaring reminder of the siege our beloved state is under. The gruesome loss of innocent lives to these unspeakable atrocities is deeply tragic. Watching those harrowing clips, I am filled with grief and outrage. My heart bleeds. Anambra is in dire straits, and the time has come for Governor Soludo to shift focus from media narratives to tackling the real perpetrators desecrating our land. These soulless beings, best described as monsters in human form, thrive on the shedding of innocent blood. This is a call for decisive and collective action. The wicked state security apparatus alone cannot bear the burden. Every able-bodied son of Anambra must rise to the challenge, joining forces in a determined effort to eradicate these predators who exploit every opportunity to terrorize and retreat into their dens. As we close the year on this heart-wrenching note, our resolve must be unwavering and resolute. It is unacceptable to continue tolerating the political compromises that endanger the lives of our people. Where is the value we place on human life and dignity? These criminals are no strangers. They are shielded by those within our communities. The state must deploy every available resource to protect its citizens. Anambra cannot remain a safe haven for such heinous acts. The time for lip service is over. Enough is enough. We must act now with unity, strength, and an unyielding commitment to reclaim our state from these evil forces. Together, we can restore the peace and security our people rightfully deserve, Ifeanyi Ejiofor stated in quote. Anambra State Police Commissioner, Nnage Ogbono Itam, shortly after the attack, paid on-the-spot assessment visit to Ihiala community and ordered manhunt of the attackers. Tochukwu Ikenga, the State Police Command Public Relations Officer, in a news release on Monday, reported that the Commissioner of Police CP Nnage Obono Itam has ordered an immediate manhunt of the assailants who attacked security operatives and unarmed civilians in Ihiala by 11:20 a.m. today, the 30th of December 2024. The unfortunate attack resulted in the death of 7 persons, among which are 2 unarmed passers-by. The Joint Security Team rescued one of the victims, who is currently responding to treatment in a hospital. The CP, while on an on-the-spot assessment visit to the scene, interviewed some eyewitnesses of the incident. Information also had it that the armed men started shooting sporadically at a venue where preparations are ongoing for a burial ceremony slated for 2nd of January, 2025. Also, while escaping the scene, the armed men shot at 2 security operatives at a security observation post close to the local government headquarters by the express road. To this end, the CP extends his condolences to the families and friends, especially the good people of Ihiala, over the sad incident. He further assured that the perpetrators of this heinous crime would be hunted down. It would be recalled that Reverend Father Tobias Chukwuma Okonkwo was killed by unknown gunmen on Thursday, December 26, 2024, also in Ihiala. The incident happened around 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. along Onitsha-Owerri Road at Ihiala community on 26th of December, 2024, just a day after Christmas celebration. According to the Chancellor of the Nnewi Catholic Diocese, Reverend Father Raphael Eze, who was a pharmacist and manager of the respective School of Nursing, Midwifery, and Medical Laboratory at Our Lady of Lourdes Hospital in Ihiala. Stanley Ndabuaif, a Nigerian, in a Facebook post over the incident in Ihiala, said, "Ihiala again. Dear God, why are these calamities befalling Ihiala? What have my people done, God?" Earlier today, a part of Ihiala's most popular and populated market, Nkobe, was caught up by fire outbreak, making it the 2nd time in 3 years. The other was a complete burnt down of the market, this time some parts. This is according to an early report. Recall that just last week, about 30 people lost their lives to stampede 2 days to Christmas. And before now, Ihiala has been battling with serious insecurities challenges. God of my father, please forgive us and heal our land, Ihiala. Also reacting, Chief Akai Egbuonu, in a statement made available by his media unit, said, and in quote, thus, Akai Egbuonu, Chairman and CEO of Stein Industries Limited, as well as the leading aspirant for Anambra South senatorial by-election in APGA, has expressed shock over the tragedies in Ihiala local government AEA yesterday. According to Egbuonu, Ihiala is an important local government area in Anambra South, and we mourn the fire outbreak at Nkwo Obe in Ihiala, as well as the violence by known state actors. Both incidents led to the loss of lives and loss of means of livelihood, and it is regrettable. Akai Egbuonu then prayed that God would strengthen the people, as he called on spirited in the Anambra South to see ways to assist affected small business owners to get back on their feet. MSM is an important player in the business community. Those affected by this unfortunate fire outbreak at Nkwo Obe fall under this category. If you recall, we had set as one of our top agenda, seed capital for MSM is. We also pledged to critically evaluate and prioritize resolving the raging insecurity in Anambra State. These events have now strengthened our resolve and dedication to our agendas, Chief Akai Egbuonu said, as he sent his condolences to the families of the deceased in the violence involving known state actors. Chief Akai Egbuonu's media team statement ends in quote. Ilochi Chinonso, a Nigerian, also said, Oluebo Global Services is a regular caller in most Sapienza Radio Onitsha programs, especially Sapienza Express. His opinions is always on how to fix Anambra State security issues and make the state a livable one. Yesterday the news broke that Oluebo Global Services is no more. The story has it that he attended a funeral function in his hometown in Ihiala local government area and there was outburst between the police and the unknown gunmen resulting to the death of about 7 persons, which Oluebu Global Services is one of them. Things is getting scary in this part of the world. Genuine people can no longer move freely. I suggest a total proclamation of state of emergency in the whole of Anambra South. Let's start from there. May the souls of Oluebu Global Services and those who died in the incident rest in peace. Amen.
Osazuwa Connedo, bringing you the news in a more digital way.